Alright, we are here. And hopefully,
over there.
shut up, you. Hopefully, we will be able to get a distillation tower done today if I can get Junior some more manganese, which I'm working on at the moment. And Skyra's hooking up the mixers for the sulfuric acid bath. And the bath at the moment, I think we're missing one turbine for it, but we need to get copper for that. But for that, we got to get the, well, we don't have to, but we're choosing to run the roaster to get our copper out of the tetras so we can also have the other stuff out of it. Antimony and I think iron. Since we have it, we just got to find a way to get it out of there so we can use it. And we got a bunch more magnetite done. So Junior will be happy he can cook up some more iron soon.
It just gets on the wood.
Yeah, Bizik's just got some more axes, so he's out chopping wood.
It's not, he's over there with Yoshi.
Oh, well, he was and will be probably when it's daylight. Also, one of these times when it's daylight, remind me and I'll go show off the monorail they made yesterday. Had to get a drink. And Junior made us a stainless steel tank, which I'm not sure yet if we're going to use it to hold sulfuric dioxide or the actual sulfur stuff. There's one problem, Skyra, something I've bitched about to Greg, but he doesn't see it as a problem. If you look at the mixer, would you stop with your yawning? The fluid out says right and back. It does not come out the right automatically. It has to be pumped out the right. Its auto out is the back. And every other machine, the first one listed, is the one that auto outs. But for some reason, the mixer, he has it backwards. And he doesn't see it as an issue, so he isn't changing it.
What the hell?
So you can't put them side by side like that and have it work. Monkey wrench is upstairs in my thing. It's in the small box, not the big box. You can actually toggle it to auto out the side. I didn't realize he added that. I say that'll automatically pull, but it won't pull if the other one won't push it. I was going to say, I didn't think that what you were trying to do would work. The only way I've ever got it to work is to either go out of the back of one or put a pump on the side of this one, or whichever one. You're going to put the dioxide in this one, and this is going to make the sulfuric acid. So I would have to put the pump on the side. And see, this would have to be turned around the opposite direction because it has to go in the other side. has to go in the right. Fluids in top or left. You've got it going in the right, not the left, unless you got it flipped around backwards. So it's going to be kind of ass backwards because the pipe's going to have to come in front and come around. Do you want to just dig out another area behind the boilers and pipe the steam to them a little bit? Or is there another, can we move them like over here instead, since they're not going upstairs, and then just pipe the stuff to the bath? Let me go upstairs and look and see if there's a way to put somewhere over there we could put the bath. Yeah, there really isn't room over on this side of the room. We'd have to have Junior make us a bunch of stainless steel pipes. But we're going to have the aqua regia set up too, which is going to be pretty big. Let me go see if he's got any of the steel pipes curved yet. He's only got 19. I think he's a little slow. Now we can get another boiler on there and make it faster.
Yeah, because you won't give me.
Shut up about your copper and stop your mumbling if you want people to hear you. Because my Discord's not picking you up, so nobody can hear you.
Who says I want them to hear me? Yeah. Bitch. He heard me.
Shut up. Nobody asked you. Alright. Yeah, I know. Wouldn't expect it any other way. Alright, so me and Skyra was trying to figure this out yesterday. Skyra did the math, and he says, if you believe him, that with all the rounding and stuff, these tiny refined platinums, if you put them in and shred them, it'll be the same output as a full refined platinum. Because from the tiny refined, you get 11 1/72, and from a full one, you get a dust in 27. This would be 9 tinies, well, 9 1/72 plus, or it would be.
Yeah.
Shut up! I'm thinking, fucker. I'm gonna punch you.
Spit it out.
I'm got 3 damn dusts in my head. I'm trying to get worked out here. 8 of them makes a tiny. So 8, 9, 10, 11. That would give you 3 extra. So from 1 would be 1 tiny and 3 1/72. So if you have 9 of them, it would be 9 tinies, and 9 times 3 is 27. And that's exactly what this gives you. So there's no reason to worry about putting the tiny purifieds together. That mixer thing is because items and fluids don't go out the same direction, Bear. You asked me to create issues. Items out, right and back, fluids out, right and back. I'm not asking you to create an issue. I'm just asking you to put it. You're the one that has items and fluids both going out right and back. My thing is, if the fluids automatically come out the back, then it should say back and right in the tooltip. Not how they come out needs to change, just how the tooltip is stated. So it comes out the back automatically, but it can come out the right if it's pumped out. That way the first one listed is the one that automatically the default is. Because to me, and for all the other machines, whatever the first one listed is the one that it defaults to automatically put it out. As for the magnetite, wait until you can automate it. There's no need to hoard iron ingots. Well, there's always reason to hoard iron. Hi, Ghost. And I like using iron or magnetite, cooking up iron to give Junior a reason to practice his smelting. You're going to get whacked with a wrench in about a second when somebody cares to do it. And let's see if I can get to it before anybody else does. Let's see. Hey, they changed how it looks now. Now I can't see the bottom of the chat because it says what happened. And they got timed out by both of us. You can be a sexy bitch all you want. Don't come in here telling us about it. We don't give a shit.
I'll do it, White Greg.
That Junior gets a hold of her.
Anyways.
Hey, we were being a little nice, I guess. That don't happen with Junior. Just whack the hell out of him. Alright, so let's see what Skywar's got going on with this thing. And are we still doing... Yeah, we are. Okay. Let's see. The tooltip doesn't say anything about the automatic outputs. No, but it confers something to us when we read it, because if you're looking at it, whatever the first thing is it said is what most people and logically would be the main one. It doesn't specifically say that that is the automatic, but like he was just trying to set it up before we started the stream. He set it up side by side because he thought it was going to automatically come out the right and go into the left of the second one, and I had to tell him, no, that won't work. It has to automatically come out the back and then into the left.
Hi.
Hi, Yoshi. How are you today? So even
Decent.
though you don't expect it to tell us that it's that way, it does tell us. And all the other machines are actually that way.
Hey, Skyra.
If they have two, the first one is the main one or the one that auto outs. By the way, your guys' monorail out there looks really nice. It's daytime. I'm going to go take a look at it. I haven't seen it since it's pretty much done. Are you making a train station outside, or are you Having it go underground and...
Yes.
Okay.
Underground, and it will connect to the soon-to-be-done metro.
Okay. So this is your guys' monorail. I think we need to get some carpenter's blocks and put some carpenter's blocks on the side of it for slabs or something, and decorate this up a bit.
That would take a lot of time.
I know it would take a lot of time, but it would make it look a lot nicer. Or just use some extra of these and use a different texture stair or slab or something. I know it would look worse if it was a different texture, but carpenter's blocks is the only way we can get slabs or stairs. But just having that single line to me looks a little weak. It should be a little bit more robust for a train, I guess. So are we putting a locomotive up here? Like a steam locomotive?
Probably yes.
Alright.
Also, is Greg gonna change that recipe of the locomotive or not?
I have no idea. Probably not. It's just a suggestion I made. I might be able to talk Axel into adding Mind Tweaker over here, and then I can Mind Tweak it myself. Because to me, Greg has these, they called cartwheels? Yeah, these right here. The cartwheels. We could actually take the carts themselves out of it and just have 3 cartwheels at the bottom. Let me look at the locomotive. If I could spell, I wouldn't have to look, but I can't spell. How do you spell locomotive? Is it L-O-C-A?
No, locomotive.
Loco. Okay, there we go.
L-O-C-O.
So I would have like 3 things of cartwheels down here, like steel ones, and then 2 high pressure boilers, 2 burning boxes, or 2 Greg Tech steel boilers, and 2 solid burning boxes, and then put like iron bars or something on the front for the cow catcher. Who knows? I'd have to play with it and see what I could get. I'd want it to be approximately the same amount of steel or iron, but I'd change it a little bit just to make it a little more Greg Techy, but I'd have to see if we can get Mind Tweaker on here.
The electric locomotive recipe. That's insanely awful.
I've never looked at it because I've never made one. A redstone lamp, an electric feeder, 3 steel plates, a cart, and 2 steel gears. It doesn't even have wheels. So the only wheels is the minecart. Yeah,
yes.
I could see where that's cheaper than the damn other one, unless this thing's expensive. Yeah, that's not really that bad.
It's expensive in the cost of electricity.
Yeah, and it's going to be a while before we can do that, so.
Yeah, and if we want to power it with electricity, we may have to replace a good 2/3 of the entire track that we already laid with electric tracks. And they eat copper. Like, seriously.
Well, eventually we won't have a problem with copper. Once we get this thing set up that I'm trying to do now, or that Skyra's actually setting up now, we'll be able to roast up all this Tetra and Choco that we have, and we won't have a problem with copper, so it won't be an issue. We've got a lot of chalcopyrite veins down in the mines to go through. Let's see. But there is nothing telling the order of the outputs in the code. It just iterates through all possible directions. Hey, TV Master, how's it going?
You know what? I'm actually gonna go to single player and quickly think of a few recipe changes. And I'm just gonna screenshot them.
Okay.
So Greg has an idea of how it will look properly.
Well, he hasn't even said if he's
Yeah.
interested or not, but go ahead and we can show him the ideas you come up with if he's interested. And who knows, he might even decide to write his own completely different. You never know. Or, like I said, he might not. He might just leave it the way it is. But I can always, like I said, talk to Axel and see if we can get Mind Tweaker on here and tweak it a bit. I just don't want to have to create solid fuel fireboxes when we have GregTech burning boxes. And high pressure boilers when we have good boilers.
Actually, I think the recipe should use strong burning box and a strong boiler.
Yeah, but that would make it more
Because that
expensive.
locomotive is strong.
But it doesn't eat through steam very much.
Yeah, that's right.
It doesn't eat fuel very much either. And the strong burning box eats fuel like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, basalt brick does look a bit like seared brick. I like it. It's gray. Alright, so I need to get this stuff out of this damn shredder so I can get this piped over there. What?
Enriched Naquada cartwheels.
What do you want to ask?
Skylar, actually. Question.
Oh, okay.
Skylar, are you freaking going to supply the sandstone for your glass penises?
Huh?
The sandstone I need for his glass penises.
Oh, the arrowheads look. It looks like a T. And we have all kinds of sandstone. Why do you need sandstone? We have sand.
Grind?
Oh, we've got all kinds of it, dude.
He wants 20 stacks of these.
20 stacks of glass freaking arrowheads?
What do you ask?
Holy hell.
He's overcompensating.
Apparently, how many freaking things do you need of glass? What are you putting in them? Lava? I don't even think you can do that.
Yes, I have some in the box, but not enough for 20 fucking arrowheads. 20 stacks of heads.
Alright, so there's where our bath's gonna go. Let's see if he's got the mixers figured out where he's gonna put them. So this is where you're gonna have them. I'm just waiting on the other turbine. Alright. So this is going to be the first one. This is going to be the second one. So it's going to be pumped into here first, and then into here, and it'll come out here and up there. Alright. And we've got to also make that stuff for the one. Let me look and see if I can remember what it's called, which I can't. So it's carbon something. I can't remember. Or vanadium something. Sulfur. And we need sulfur dioxide to sulfur trioxide. We need vanadium pentoxide dust or platinum dust. And we have butt tons of vanadium because it doesn't have a whole lot of use. We actually have a platinum dust we could use for now. So I think I will go ahead and use platinum for now. And if we ever need it, we'll just trade it out. So here you go. There's your platinum dust to throw in it for now. And the pipes should be coming out whenever they get done. And how much longer are you going to be making arrowheads?
By my estimation, quite a while. Why? I
Um,
don't think I'm
you know
doing
you're
this
up
as
to
long as I can.
2200 over here, right? While you're
Yeah, I know.
okay.
I'll let it heat up a little bit.
Just making sure you know this.
Yeah, I know. It ain't gonna blow.
Okay. We're going to do this. And I guess I can go ahead and just dump this on the ground. Put that there.
Alright, out of a stack of glass, I get 3
You
and a
and your
little
wrench,
half
mister.
a stack of arrowheads.
Sorry, I was yelling at Skyro. What?
For a stack of glass, I get 3.5 stacks of heads.
Mm.
Quite a bit.
Now we might need to move that box right there because it's going to put the stone dust there instead of in here. So I need you to make this a little better automated because I want it to. We might need to move this damn crusher over a block, I think is what we seriously need to do. Because I want the stone dust to go in there and it keeps going in here and I have to move it over to there. So I think that crusher is going to have to move over a block. Do we have the ability to do that without... Hey, hammer time. Holy
Hmm?
crap, I can hear you hammering all the way over here. Oh yeah, that'll be easy to move over. Because all we gotta do is move the pipe. So, if and when you get a chance, can you move the
Steel
crusher over a
pipes.
block? That way we can have that better. Hold on a second. I gotta mute. I have a big cough. Tickle in my throat.
You didn't mute. Oh, right.
Okay, got that out of there. You want one more pipe. I think we have one in the box. Let me go grab it. Oh, we got 3 more in the box. Alright, so here's... Might as well give them to you because you do all the automating. And here's 32 small steel pipes you can use to get the dioxide over to the mixer. Since it's gas, we'll use those. Plus they'll hold a little bit more. That's not going to default it to the stone item barrel though. The stone will still go to that box first. Oh, you put it... Okay, never mind. It doesn't help the crusher's stone, but it will help that one's stone. The only thing I'm worried about with this is it going to go to this box or will it go to that box first? Because it's probably going to try to go in the ore washer's box. Do you want to pipe it into the other side of the stone box so we don't have an issue where it could go to this box? Yeah, that's another thing, Junior. You need to make us a Buildcraft pump today. It's on the list. We need that so we can go get some oil. Because we still haven't found any Greg oil over here yet. And the good thing is when this stuff does come over here, it can't go anywhere. It'll just hold up the chest. It won't actually try to go in it. So until you get it figured out how you're going to do it, we can just move it. Next thing is getting this damn stuff coming out of here going into these properly so I don't have to keep doing this all day. But for now it'll work. We got to get the item barrels set up somewhere properly to where we can go into them, which I think we're going to have to do what we have downstairs instead of doing my periodic table thing I want to do. I think we're going to have to do something similar to that. Because Greg's item barrels don't have a master controller like the storage drawers has. So we got to go into each one individually. So we got to make sure that there's a way to put a pipe to each one, and we're also going to need a pipe that could come out of the bottom if we want to automate outputting from the item barrel to somewhere else. Barrels will be at storage building. There's not enough room in that storage building. Unless you're going to go wrap it all the way around or put them in the basement, there's no room up here. Or make lines of them on the floor, maybe. Well, we've got the stuff to make the pipes, I do believe. I think we have enough silver. We can... Silver downstairs. I think silver's downstairs. Whoever is builder needs to make it bigger. Well, that's what I thought. We need a bigger building, but yeah, we only got 4 silver at the moment. That probably needs to be the next one we put on the list to be mined out, is that silver lead galena vein, so we can get a bunch of silver up in here. You have to make pipes behind the barrels. Inputs can go into all sides. Did Bear kill any boss in Twilight Forest? I've been on this server for 1.5 years, so yes, I have killed a few. I haven't killed any since we got here yet. But we've already killed earlier. Me and Crazy Shadow Jr., Andy went to the Twilight and killed the Naga, the Lich, and the Mushroom dude.
And the dragon dude.
And the dragon dude. Hydra, yeah. So we've killed all of those. We're waiting to go. We've been waiting for about 6 months now to go to do the night in the stronghold. The Phantom Night thing.
Lich?
No, the Phantom Night in the stronghold. The Lynch is the
thing.
second one. Just been waiting on everybody to decide they're finally ready to go kill him. So we haven't even been in the stronghold yet. And it's a good thing that most of us have already been in there and done shit, because we're in a swamp when we go in. So anybody that hasn't been in the Twilight yet can't go in without us either giving them the achievement or going all the way back to the other side of the server, because they will get beat up by kobolds.
Oh, rip me then.
Yeah, you can't go in the Twilight or you're going to get beat up. We'll have to go. Somebody will have to go to the other side of the server and get a head and bring it over to you, or we can go in and kill some and have the heads for here, which we probably ought to do.
If you want to go give Yoshi head, you go right ahead.
Hush it, Junior. That's not what I meant. All right. How soon are you gonna? Hi, Crazy. I know you're not listening yet, but hi, anyways. How soon are you gonna run that pipe over to them mixers so I can start running a roaster again? So I need to get oxygen out of there so I can give Junior some more stuff, manganese. When I figure out Crusher. Okay.
Figure quicker, damn you.
I can give you what I have and just lose the oxygen out of it. It's not a big deal.
That ain't gonna solve the other issue.
Well, the other issue, I agree, but I can give you the manganese whenever you need it. Because it's sitting right here. Just needs to get ran. And I might be able to run it. There's only 17 units of oxygen in there. Let me check and see. I'll move these up to go first. Let's see. Do I have... I got one. That is probably... Oh yeah, I forgot this one only has one. I need to get the redstone on this one so I can turn it off automatically. Can't turn the Electra off automatically at this time. Are you going up? Go. Move. Alright, thank you. So, what are you working on, Junior?
I'm telling Skyway to go fuck himself and start with that.
What is he going to fill these with?
I don't know.
We don't even have a canning machine to fill them. Let's see, they do sharpness 5 though. Oh, you're not going to fill them with anything, you're just going to use them. You used to be able to put potions in them. Greg don't have that ability anymore? They do have sharpness 5, that's pretty cool. The arrows aren't fillable in Greg Tech 6 yet. Okay. So, yet. I like that keyword, yet. Yeah, I keep telling everybody, anything you remember from Greg Tech 5, store away and forget it for a while. And then I keep remembering shit from Greg Tech 5 myself. Yeah, sharpness 5 on an arrow is not bad. It's painful making them, though, standing there at that grindstone all day grinding them out. That's why I usually just use flint arrowheads, because it gets quite painful just sitting there grinding out on a grindstone all day. I want to talk about grindy. That's grindy. He's already ground a stack and a half of them for you. Didn't know that did anything. The sharpness 5 on the material or the grindstone? Dude, you're just making messes. You need help picking all that up when you figure out where you're putting the chest? I'll help you pick it up. Oh yeah, sharpness. Any of those enchants on the arrows definitely help. The arrowheads that he's using right now, that Skywar's using, are obsidian ones, because the obsidian ones give fire aspect, and they definitely catch things on fire. But when you're playing with somebody else, they're kind of a pain in the butt, because if you miss and you shoot somebody that's going into sword, then they get caught on fire. Or if you catch a zombie on fire, then the zombie can catch somebody else that's trying to sword on fire. So sharpness 5, you just got to watch out for the idiots that try to run in front of you and sword something. And then it's their own fault if they catch a damn arrow. Draining a crucible in a bathing pot is possible now. Thank God. That means we can make MV stuff without being able to make HV stuff first. Because as it is right now, we can make HV stuff right now, but we can't make MV because we ain't got a tungsten crucible for a smelter. Yeah. I've been waiting for him to finally make a way that we could fill a bathing pot with zinc without a damn smelter. That is awesome. Oh, I use a bow all the time. I prefer bows over anything else. I'm a sniper. That's how I play just about every game I play as a sniper. I'm old, I don't like to run. I think KI will switch aluminum with galvanized steel in the tech tree now. Oh, it's supposed to be I will. This won't break existing machines, don't worry. It will just recolor them. Okay. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. That would give you a little bit longer before you have to get aluminum. And aluminum's kind of a pain where zinc's not.
Ask a question and I need your attention because you always ramble and then you always end up in another conversation.
Okay, what?
You want me to make rubber hammers instead of wood hammers since we need a lot of wood right now?
You can, but they've got the same damn durability, which sucks.
It's just saving on the wood, so we can divert the wood to the creosote instead of hammers.
Well, you're making the wood tanks right now, right? Because we're going to have a lot of glue that we don't have a whole lot of use for. So we got to have a tank to put it in for me to make you more rubber. We should have a buttload of planks over there, though. So go ahead and use wood. We have ironwood somewhere, but I don't think we have enough. I got a little bit when I went to the Twilight, but I don't remember if I put it. I had to have put it in your area because I don't see it in my stuff. Stone dust problem is solved.
Read all the stuff, I guess.
Yes. So aluminum will be MV now. That is awesome. Hugger Games Mocking Bear. Uh-huh. Yeah, now Skyra's going to want only being able to get aluminum out of the electrolyzer instead of as a byproduct. Because he's been arguing with me about that forever, that you shouldn't be able to get aluminum out of almond. I can never get the name right. Almandine. and the other one that we get it out of. That it should all come from the electrolyzer because it's hard to get aluminum isolated. Sounds like such a small change, but the tech tree shakeup is actually pretty big. That's going to be awesome. I agree completely. Alright, so I need more power for the magnetic separator. Which that's the next thing when we get some more silver. How are you doing on silver over here, Junior? Okay, so, but I need you to make a bunch of electrum. Because I want him to automate getting charcoal over here.
I just so you know, I didn't hear a fucking thing you just said.
Yeah, I heard you over there hammering. I need you to make a lot of electrum so we can get this over here. Or we can actually use zinc once we get, or brass once we get copper. Alright, so let's fill these bad boys back up. Hey, keep your dirt. You got a dirty little fool. Light these bad boys back up. Now I have room in the roaster. Oh, thank God. Now I can get all my stuff done. Now I can get Junior some copper. Alright, so that's going to run. Skyra, you know. Oh, yeah, Skyra should know. I can show you where a couple of them are myself. Oh, crap. We're full on sluice juice again. You want to... Well, never mind. You're up here. Junior gets that damn tank done. I'm going to be happy. Oh, this ain't running. That's why.
Would have it done by now. The damn hammer would stop by here.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
Waiting on this last bit of steel to cook so I can get some steel ingots to make me a hammer.
Oh, we're full on distilled water again? I thought we were about half down. Yep, we're full on distilled water again. That's why. Well, when I came on this morning, it was about half empty, so I turned it back on. But Junior's making us a tank so we can replace, or we can add a tank to the distilled water reserve. That way we can hold twice as much. Either that or we can add it to the sluice juice side. I don't care which side you add it to. That way we can have more sluice juice coming out. No, wait a minute. Yeah, we got matches, I do believe. Didn't you have some Yoshi over here made up for everybody?
I still got 11 match boxes over here.
You got 11 matched boxes? Why the hell am I using a lighter then? Here you go, Skyra. They're in the output box of the thing. He needs to make more because we only have that one stack left. Or, we have one stack in there left, but give me that matchbox. I'll go ahead and use one of them instead of this lighter for a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up using one of them soon because mine's about out.
Yeah, I only got 21 uses left on my lighter, and I didn't want to use it until we could fill them.
I got 17 uses left. Go ahead, empty it. Since we're getting the distillery done, I should be able to fill it up pretty soon, right?
Now to rename some textures because the motors and such are not color modulated. So now I'm going to have all kinds of fun things to show Thursday, tomorrow, in the update video. The fact that everything LV and LV and MV are changing.
Thank you.
Alright, so I gotta get back to emptying this because I forgot about it, and now it's full again.
Got more manganese over.
I might have a little bit. Give me a sec. I think. Oh shit! I hit the wrong damn button. Yeah, I got 2, and once I can get back down there, I can get you some more. Give me the item barrel.
Is it a good idea for me to use this? We be losing some of it.
The only thing you're missing, no, the refined nickel. Yes, you should be using it.
I just throw it in the shredder and separate the little bits out.
I could, but it's going to give you exactly the same amount. Refined is the same as dust. It's just a bigger clump. Everything is out of there byproduct wise that can come out of there. So we're not going to lose anything by you using it. That's why I gave it to you.
But no, you don't know what you're doing.
Stop the lightning. Yeah, it's easier to work with dust. If he needs it switched, I'll switch it.
Plus, I prefer it because it's not even half a nugget's worth extra in here. It's 375, so I can't really get that to 1.
Okay, well, do you have nickel to use right now?
Yeah, I got plenty of nickel.
Okay.
I got 54 nickel.
Well, if you got plenty to use right now, then give it here and I will take it down to dust for you. I just thought you needed it, so I gave it to you.
No, I said I need. Wait, yeah, I did say I need nickel, and you fulfilled that issue. Still just need the other 2 things.
Is this all you got for refined? Is the one?
6.
Yeah. Skyra, there's 2 wooden tanks in the box and the stainless steel tank. So you can decide where you're going to put the stainless steel when it's going to hold the sulfuric acid. And the 2 wood tanks is 1 for glue and 1 for distilled water or sluice juice, whichever one you deem it to be needed for. Are you reading what Skyra is typing?
Whole 11 unit 8.
Okay. All right.
Problem
So
is, I don't throw them in units of 8.
right here, Skyra, you got enough to make 2 wood tanks and a stainless steel tank. This is for sulfuric acid. 1 of these is for glue.
Whoops.
And you
Oh.
made 1 too many walls.
2 too many walls.
Yeah. So 1 of these definitely needs to be for glue. The other one needs to be for either sluice juice or distilled water so we can keep running the thing. If you want, you can actually put a sluice juice tank right behind here, or you can add it to that one down there. It's your business. I don't care. I just need an ability to hold more sluice juice. And glue, I don't care where you put it. I was going to put it underneath the storage room in the basement. But you can put it wherever you deem it to fit. Oh, that's always nice. We need a tank room somewhere. Yeah, I agree. You figure it out and we can help you dig it out sometime. We could use down here and just keep this going out that direction and use this for a tank room if you want. That's what we're using it for primarily right now. Or we can make one up on the surface somewhere if you want, but it's going to be a lot of pipes to get stuff there. You know you've got the mixer going and it's full, right? Because you don't have the other thing in there making the sulfuric oxygen. So, and apparently we are. Oh, we're out of oxygen. I forgot to turn this back on. But we are full on the sulfuric dioxide again. So you just need to get water in there to make the sulfuric acid. Sewer level under storage building. That's where you're going to put the tanks. So down here. Okay.
Bring me that manganese yet.
No, I'm working on that right now. And water line is right next to a mixer.
ETA on copper.
I can bring you some right now.
A stack.
Why is this not going? Is it 3 for... It must be 3 for that. Alright. So let's get the Garnier right move back over here. So it'll go next. Let me see how much we got down here. We should have a little bit. We got 8. So I'll bring that over. It's not enough to make your turbine you need, but it's something. Alright.
Actually, it might be. The calculation says I need 10 plates. 7 plates. I should have it.
Alright.
I had all the other pieces, so I can cook that up into plates.
Alright, I'll have more once I get more oxygen in here. I'm just waiting on the electrolyzer to get more oxygen. And then I'll have even more copper for you. Because I'm making more cobalt at the moment. Or more Choco. And we got ass tons of Tetra to run. We just need to get the oxygen in there. Hi, Roman. But the switches will no longer disrupt LV to makes it less of a trade-off between automation and tier progression at the beginning of EU. Yeah, I agree. This is going to be a big change on how you start out, because now you're not going to have to look for a gem vein to get aluminum. You can basically get your zinc from the surface or go into the nether and find a zinc vein in there. The only thing is you're going to have a bath. So you're going to have to make at least a stainless steel, one thing of stainless steel to make a bath before you're going to be able to make your LV machines now. Because a bathing pot shouldn't be able to hold zinc, I don't believe, molten zinc. Because it's made out of wood. I don't think it's going to be enough heat for it, or if it's even allowed in there. I'll have to test that and try it. Unless Greg says otherwise. Yeah, we're almost full up on that. So as soon as you can get the Yeah, I didn't think it would hold it. So you're going to have to at least make a bath before you can make your first LV machine. $700 versus $500. Okay, yeah. Let's look here. Zinc. Yeah, zinc dust melts at $692, and the bath is only $500, or bathing pot, because it's made of wood. It'll melt at $500. But you should be able to make a bathing pot, which is cheaper. It only is 5 units of stainless, where this one is 14. So you could just get away with making one if it'll go in the bathing pot, which it should. It's kind of weird sticking your hands in a thing of molten metal to mix your stuff in there, but it should still be possible to do it that way. I'll have to try it. Alright, so as soon as you get that turbine set, we can start making sulfuric acid. And
Put in the plates to be oiled.
okay.
They're done, I'll have it.
Alright. And we got 2 more electrum in the way first. You're not mixing anything, and you could use pincers. Well, you're not actually, you actually have to sit there and move your hand in it to get it to work. I don't know if he's actually going to put where you can have to use pincers or not, but you, like with washing things in a mixing bowl, you got to sit there and move it, or it doesn't do shit. I think you have to. I guess that mandates dungeon loot a bit more than before. Well, technically it doesn't mandate it, because you can find pyrolusite, and you can cook pyrolusite without having to electrolyze it to get your manganese out of it. It's just hard to find one of those veins. Those veins are so obnoxiously hard to find. But you can cook this down to get manganese out of it in a crucible. So you get a chunk of manganese out of a thing of pyrolusite. At only 542, it changes over to manganese. Chrome you can get from UV light washing. This stuff, and from ruby washing. Where's the... Should have UV light in here. But yeah, you can get it from ruby or UV light just washing it. So again, you don't have to loot it. Where is regular chrome dust? Oh, it's chromium, so let's see. Chromium dust. Electrolyzer, sifter, shredder, centrifuge. I know you get this one, so we'll do that, I guess. Sifter. Where's the ore washer? Oh, wait a minute. From the ore washer, you get the tiny purified. So it'd be this one. Yeah, you can get it from, yeah, fake osmium. Chromium, which doesn't exist by default. Fake osmium. Crushed manganese, which doesn't exist By default, there's the ruby, which only gives you chromium. That's another fake osmium. There's your uvulite, which only gives you purified chromium. Let's see. I had some issues finding a redstone. Oh, I don't know how in the hell you can have a problem finding a redstone vein. Those things are easy. Tantalite was easier than redstone for me, but then once I found one, I guess I did find 3 in rapid succession. Yeah, tantalite is a hard vein to find. Redstones are usually pretty easy, but in trying to find the redstone, you will normally find the gem veins, which will give you the uvulite. So you can usually find one or the other pretty easy, whether it's redstone or gem, to get your chrome. So for me, it's usually the tantalite that's a pain in the ass for the manganese. Alright, let's go see if Skyra needs some help digging out this tank room.
You get a second. Can one of you go fire up the lathe?
Yeah, I'll go fire it up real quick.
Steel screws I need.
Alright. How much do you need to run? How much do I need to put in here?
8 pieces, Ryan.
Okay.
Not much.
I lit it up with what's in there. I don't know what's in there. So, if it's not on when you get over there to check it, let me know.
And then they got a piece of... I can stack a cocoa in there or something.
Alright, so let's go see how the...
Effie be asking questions.
Oh, hi, Jeffy. What is the easiest way to get silicon dust? Easiest? I don't know, but I'll give you the options that I found. Asbestos ore is really good for it. You can wash asbestos ore and get it.
Skylar says sand.
That's electrolyzing if you want to do it that way. And I'll get there. Shut up. Quartz is a good way of getting silicon dioxide, which then can be done to get silicon. And then sand is the other way. Asbestos dust, I'll show you here. You get that from washing asbestos ore, and if you sift asbestos, you get a silicon dust. If you wash it in a sluice, you get purified silicon ore, and then you also get manganese, which you need for titanium now, and asbestos, which is basically useless because it's going to take you a while to be able to use it in the electrolyzer because it's 288. But just washing it will get you some silicone. And then I use for the silicon dioxide, I use quartz. If you throw quartz dust into a crucible, you'll get silicon dioxide out. You can see right there, all the quartz stuff shows up as silicon dioxide. You just got to heat it up a little bit, and then it pops out to silicon dioxide. And then you just pull that out of there and run it through a shredder or whatever. But sand is about the easiest way if you have an electrolyzer. But if you don't have an electrolyzer yet, you can do it any of those ways. Let's see. Chrysotile, I don't think actually There's also a gem that spawns on the top, or can spawn anywhere, that'll give it to you pretty cheap. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's blue topaz, but I don't remember. One of them is really cheap to electrolyze too. That's the asbestos again. Silicon dioxide. And I think the sand actually gives you silicon dioxide, doesn't it? So you have to electrolyze it twice. Yeah, there's one I was talking about. Opal. Opal at 16 GU will give you a silicon dioxide. And then sand will give you silicon dioxide. And then, but remember, it takes 64 EU a tick to do the sand one. So if you wanted it 16, quartz or asbestos would be better. Tantalite is my enemy. Yeah, that stuff is a pain in the ass. Morning, Nano. I can't electrolyze silicon dioxide dust. Then I would go get asbestos. I have it, but in operation it takes 3 silicon dioxide and do nothing. I use 128 EU. Yeah, that's because you're overclocking your recipe. You need to go at 48 or up to 64. Once you cross that threshold from 64 to the 128, you're going to be overclocking that recipe. So it's going to take 4 times as much power, and you're not giving it quite 4 times of 128. Yes, I'm removing all the ones you refuse to move because you're a pain in the butt. Him and his damn small ores he won't remove. You need to put something in there. Sand to glass dust to silicon dioxide in centrifuge. Well, that's just wasteful as shit. You're just wasting power all over the place for all that recipe. Junior.
What?
Would you move when you're, or mute when you're gonna move all over the place?
I'm only moving the cable.
And you're loud as hell. No matter how little you think you're moving, you're making a lot of noise for us listening.
Don't know what you're talking about the damn mic. I'm moving the cable. Not touching the fucking mic.
It doesn't matter. It's still making noise in your mic.
Just a bitch.
You're just inconsiderate and don't give a shit. Alright, your 8 stainless steel screws are done. And for some reason you have 8 gold screws. Did you make 8 gold screws?
I think I found 8 gold bolts in my fucking table and I just put them in there so they'd get done. From a previous thing where I ended up using them. I don't know. Probably did, because I also got the aluminum and bronze ones and stuff that I used from a previous thing and never actually used for what I was making them with.
Okay. I've played with Tech Reborn a little bit, Nano, and I don't like it because there's a bug in it that pisses me off. If you go back and watch my Whole New World, the original Whole New World, you'll see the issue I'm talking about. It's they use Greg's recipe for electrolyzers, They uses cells in GT4 and GT5, but they didn't change the for some reason the output gives you crap, universal fluid cells instead of cells. So you lose your cell every time you use it in an electrolyzer. I think centrifuge recipes as well. And that kind of pissed me off.
I'm not playing on that.
It's a me, Greggio. Let's see. Multiple steps. Wait a minute. Back up here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'll try to be quiet.
You're crazy.
How am I crazy?
You're going to ask a million questions and you know it.
Best to ask a question and let it go unanswered.
No way to get any of a base metal out of it early game like Greg Tech.
Yeah, I don't like checkered more.
Always build up too much inventory before I care enough to play with those machines.
Yeah, they just sit in chests all day. What am I supposed to do? I can't get any early lead, no extra aluminum, so they just sit there. Actually, Editions is a good starting mod. That's a nice new one.
I don't think I've ever played with that one.
You might want to try it. It's neat. It's definitely different. Not realistically anything in there.
Well, then I ain't gonna like it.
I mean, you can energize canola seeds to make super powered fuels out of canola. I mean, you need a lot of canola, but you can amp your fuel up that way, all kinds of crazy stuff.
By the way, Bear, when are you increasing person cap on recording studio voice chat? Way too many people for a 4-person. I can't handle that many people talking to me at one time. That's why there's a cap. And dude, you gotta mute when you're not talking.
Me?
Yes, you. That echo is driving me nuts.
Is that better?
I don't know until I start talking. It's better now.
Okay.
Yoshi, if you want to come in here, jump in one of the other ones and I'll bring you in. It's the problem of too many people actually talking. When Skyra's in here and he's not talking, you're in here and you're not talking very much, it's not a big deal. But when I get like Andy and Shadow and Crazy and me and Junior and we're all talking and everybody's talking in my ear, my brain can't handle that many voices and shit. And it drives me up the wall. So that's why there's a cap of 4 people. Alright, so we are making you manganese right now out of sleuth sand. You're also getting cobalt and iron and nickel.
What's cobalt for?
Cobalt I used for tools.
Oh, I thought you were going to use it for an alloy or something.
We also use it for ultimate too. Alright, so I need the shredder back on. I didn't know the shredder was off. And I need more stuff to put it in there.
What electrolyzer recipes can you do with your current setup?
I think Greg needs to work on better chests in his own mod.
I can't go through all of the electrolyzers recipes I can do. I
Never
can
mind.
do
I see that
anything that's 48 or less on the current setup we have, if I'm remembering the setup correctly. But I can't really go through and... Yes, 48. Okay, yeah, we can do anything less than 48. or 48 and less. So, Junior, you want to make a better crucible today?
Copper.
Would you fuck off about your copper? It's trying.
Try harder, for fuck's sake.
I can't try harder until he gets that stainless steel tank set up.
Skylar, damn you, get that damn thing set up. I'm coming over there and whipping off your feet.
And I can't do that until you get the turbine done so he can make the sulfuric acid. So once those two things get done, you can have copper. Until those two things happen, you've got one piece of copper. Skyra, trying to tell anybody to read NEI is like talking to a wall. I tell everybody there's an NEI, there's a mod called NEI, try using it once, and it's like, wait a minute, what? Bear won't. He needs to help mining and not stay and read NEI. Oh, okay. I actually like reading NEI.
Read.
I think you should try JEI.
I don't like JEI. I like NEI better.
Well, I thought it was interesting how JEI had more recipes for things that don't include basic crafting tables or machines. Like they added in in-world crafting recipes. They could probably add in GregTech Crucible recipes and all that.
GregTech Crucible recipes are in here.
There is no Crucible recipes. I mean, like, for the casting part. Even Tinker's casting stuff is added to JEI, but not NEI as much.
Well, it is too.
Specifically, like specific tools and stuff. Not just any metal and anything showing up. I don't know, I just thought JEI looked nicer for, like, Botania crafting, with just in itself. I don't think it has add-ons or things like NEI needs.
There you go, there's turbine. Copper.
Well, I don't use Botania, so I wouldn't know about that one. Tinkers, I don't know why you would need it if you know how to make the castings. You pretty much know you can pour the freaking things, and it tells you right in them you need this much material to do it. So I don't know why you actually would need that integration or that in there.
Like, no, like the, like what the metal do for tool part as you look through them. Some different alloying and,
Alright, you're confusing the shit out of me.
I did. Okay.
Because I have no idea what in the hell JEI is showing you that NEI doesn't show you. Because like with GregTech, you can go to any material you want and it'll tell you how to alloy it. It'll tell you what kind of material it, or what kind of durability, unless you're saying that it tells you all the durability, mining speed, and everything just on the cast. So it's for lazy people that can't go check the tools themselves. They want it right on each part. Is the only thing that makes sense from what I'm getting. And yes, I agree with Greg. The key bindings don't exist for the overlays and shit. You got to go get a whole separate mod to have your overlays work. The fact that I can't freaking scroll with my mouse to pull something out of a freaking box is annoying as fuck. Oh my god.
NEI doesn't do that.
NEI does fucking do that.
The scroll wheel, no, that's inventory tweaks, which
no.
you don't have on.
Look, motherfucker, look at the stream. Do you see the inventory tweak shit up here? No. Do you see me pulling things in and out of that chest with my wheel? Yes, it's fucking NEI that does it. Stop arguing with Bear. Bear is always right. Get this in your head. If I'm telling you something, I know what I'm talking about. I am not lying. I won't bullshit you. If I don't know, I won't tell you. But if I know it's something, I'm going to tell you. And I agree with Greg. I hate inventory tweaks. I won't use that damn mod because I don't like shit popping in that isn't what I was actually using. Bear doesn't know how to calm down. I don't like it when people tell me I'm lying or I'm wrong, when I know damn well I'm right. Like I tell everybody, I won't lie to you. I won't bullshit you. I won't tell you something I don't know. If I tell you, then it is knowledge that I have to the best of my ability. If you can prove me wrong, prove me wrong. But I'm probably going to be right, because Bear's always right. Don't need locking tracks for item loaders. You don't! I've used them without a fucking locking track. I have put a regular track on top of an item loader, and it has stopped that damn track without a locking track. I did it.
Hey, walk away
I
from
don't know how I did it, but I did it. It is completely possible. Because I have never made a locking track. Unfortunately, I've already torn that apart, so I can't go show you, but I know damn well I've done it. Alright, the mixer setup is done. We can now make sulfuric acid. So, Junior, we need stainless steel pipes, and I know you need more manganese probably to do it.
The only thing I like so far about NEI over JEI, personally, is the fact that I can search chests by double-clicking and typing in a search object or item that highlights.
The scroll wheel thing is the best thing ever.
Well, in JEI, I know it's backwards, or I don't know if it's just the mod pack I was using. It's backwards. I don't know what mod does it, but it still allows me to scroll wheel.
That's not JEI, because I've used base JEI with 2 or 3 different packs now, and it did not work. We don't have it on IC2 Classic server, and we have JEI there, and it does not work, and it drives me absolutely up the freaking wall.
How many of these
I
damn
still haven't
pipes?
figured out how to change the scroll wheel thing to go backwards, but I know it's on the 110 Skyblack map. What is it? Sky Factory 3?
Well, yeah, that's because it's made by FTB, and they're going to make it to be just as much like every other Skyblock map they've ever made. So if they don't have that integration there, they know people are going to be pissed, so they automatically will either make the mod, find somebody to make the mod, or find a mod that will do it. When, if I'm remembering it correctly, Mez is the one that makes JEI. And I read on Reddit where he said that he purposefully did not add those integrations to it so other mods could add those as add-ons, because he didn't like the fact that NEI did so much that actually wasn't recipes. But to me, people are so used to it automatically being there, and something like a mouse scroll wheel to move things is not something that's going to ever get in your way. So there's no reason that that should not be part of it when it's part of the mod that he was inspired off of. Unless you're going left, the mod you're probably using is Item Scroller. Sky Factory 3 has NEI and JEI. Okay, well, Sky Factory 3 has NEI.
actually updated?
Yes, somebody
Never. Okay.
somebody else did it, if I remember from what I was hearing, that Code Chicken actually didn't do it. Somebody else took it over, kind of. You
Alright,
need
well,
to
I
know
didn't
how
know
many
that part.
stainless pipes, right?
I haven't seen any actual NEI. Well, I'm probably looking in the wrong spot since it's not by the same guy anymore.
I don't even know
Okay.
how you'd have both of them. You'd almost have to turn
Well, I know
one on or
JEI has
off.
integration, like allowing NEI to work with it, but I didn't realize NEI was updated like at all in any way. So I don't know why JEI had that integration. Maybe that's why it scrolls backwards wheels on that map patch. I'm not sure.
I would say 16 small stainless steel pipes will be enough to get us started. We could actually probably do it with just like 4, because we could store some of it in the bath. But to get over to the tank, we're going to need about 16 stainless steel.
How many
You're moving
pipes do you
assets now,
need?
or
I just said about
What size?
small will be enough. That's 1 stainless per thing. We can upgrade them later if we need to. I've got you another thing of manganese, so that's another 9 you can make.
Just want to use these pipes for the thing I fucking need.
Yeah, I know. I want to get that refinery done too, and we're pulling so much stainless out of it to make other things. We're never going to get that damn distillation tower done. But we're finally getting manganese in better, so we might be able to get it done soon.
doesn't chrome come from rubies or sapphires?
Ruby and uvulite.
Whatever Eulolite is. Okay, that's good. I have a ruby vein, or whatever the fuck ruby comes
A
from. Oh, it is
redstone
ruby.
vein.
Yeah. Really?
Yes, rubies
Motherfucker.
are in redstone.
Well, I walked right by a redstone vein, and I just thought it was a ruby vein. I feel genius now.
Alright. Where are you putting the wooden tank at for the distilled water or stainless or sluice? We need to get that done like yesterday so I can turn the sluice back on. Oh, you got the sluice tank already done? Where'd you put it?
Damn pipes.
Oh, okay. Cool. I didn't even know that was back there. Alright, so now I got the turbine in so you can start making sulfuric acid. And you've got the tank made so we can start storing sulfuric acid. And he just got you pipes so you can pipe it up. So I'm going to turn back on the sluice. And as soon as you get that going, I can turn the roaster back on and start getting him copper so he'll stop shitting himself over copper.
Yeah, I need to go find more copper. I killed my vein. I guess I shouldn't use bronze as picks, huh?
I kinda said that.
Well, I mean, it's useful. I had a lot of it at one point.
Well, I did kinda tell you that you probably won't want to use all your copper up for picks. You'll want to save it for machines.
Well, I still have some copper, but I need more.
Alright, since everything's out of here but the sluice juice, do you got a pipe on you, dude? Oh, wait a minute. I need the actual, I need a hopper. Junior's got enough things he's trying to deal with right now. When you get time, I need a gold hopper. Or lead hopper, I don't care which. Damn it, this thing's out again. Oh, we're actually full on. Junior, you ready to make that thing? We're full up on creosote. Either I can use it or you can use it. I'd prefer to use it, but if you want to go ahead and make your iridium crucible right now, you can.
So, question for Greg, or you, or Greg, either one. Does he have a book on ore spawn again in this pack, or was that like a special book?
That was a special thing from Inputech.
Okay.
Use the config, the world gen config. It tells you everything you need to know.
Why should I do so?
You haven't
Um,
changed anything in the world generation, have you?
you can use the tantalium one. You can't use the iridium one, but we need the iridium one to be able to make circuits eventually.
Smelter takes a tungsten thing.
Yes,
The
but the
freaking
crystallization crucible takes the iridium one.
So, I didn't realize, for some reason, a steel, it's made out of steel, obviously, but the sifter, manual one, I didn't realize that was less blast resistant than a cauldron. Because Bunny yesterday blew up my sifter and quite a few of my other machines, but the only thing that survived was my cauldron. All Greg Tech things went kaboom.
Mm.
I was like, how can a Minecraft cauldron made of iron withstand a creeper, but not Greg Tech steel object?
That's a good question for Greg. Probably because Minecraft sets its cauldron to super high blast resistance,
alright, so this
and
thing
Greg Tech sets
melts.
his regular.
Dang.
Well, I
All
like
right,
Minecraft
hold
more
on.
than Greg Tech right
All
now.
right, hold on. Junior's going to do his iridium crucible, so I need to concentrate to help him.
I'm not doing it right now. I'm waiting on this to get done.
Okay.
Going to do it in a moment as soon as I understand why I'm doing this.
Okay, you're doing it so we can make a crystallization crucible, and so we can make a tantalium crucible, so we can make tungsten. This is getting us to be able to make circuits once we get the distillation tower done.
Alright, so this is just to make a better one. So make it, place it, make it, plug it, stick it in a box till I need it.
Yes, you're going to make it. You're going to make the next one in it, and then you're going to break it and put it away until we need the crystallization crucible.
What am I putting in it to make the next one?
Tantalium. You're putting tantalite, because I can't electrolyze the tantalite right now.
Helium, I put in, and it melts at 3290.
Yep.
This one won't do it.
Nope. If we could make
But
the niobium titanium, you wouldn't have to make the iridium. But now that he made the change to titanium, the niobium titanium crucible is not possible until after you make tungsten. Now, once he does, if you want to wait until tomorrow, once he does this change that he just said he made, we know. Yeah, we might be able to do it tomorrow, because we can melt down the rutile in the crucible and then put that into a mixer to make the niobium titanium crucible. But that's going to be a much bigger deal. So it's up to you if you want to do the iridium or if you want to wait until tomorrow. The iridium crucible is a pain in the butt, but with you having a liquid burning box, it'll be a lot easier.
don't look. I have to use a fucking compressor to do it.
What are you trying to do?
Put these together so
You
it's easier
can,
to manage.
you have to do it in the crucible or in a IC2 compressor, yeah. We just melt them down.
5.
How do you make aluminum from bauxite in a crucible? You put in sodium or potassium with it, and it lowers the melting point of the bauxite. Look in the alloying, the combination smelting tab of NEI.
Sodium and bauxite, not bauxite. Sodium and potassium both need. What was that word? I still don't.
Sodium and
Iridium.
potassium are not easy to get early on. All right, we're going to make this crucible, so
I agree.
no questions for a while.
Okay.
All right.
Iridium's gonna melt at 2719.
Yep.
The
The vanadium crucible will melt down at 8 degrees above that.
vanadium melts at 2728.
Mm-hmm.
2719 to 2798.
You've got 9 points, so you want to stop it within 8
So
degrees.
as soon as it melts,
Kill it.
shut
Let it go like 1 degree above. That way you can have time to pour it, because you've got to make crucible and mold. You've got to do 7 and 5, so 12.
So I gotta do the mold too.
Yes, you have to have a
For the
mold
plate for the
for
next.
plate for the next one. Yes. Got it all figured out.
5 and 18 to make the thing, and then 54 for the mold. The 9 and the mold shape.
Okay.
Wait a minute. No, that's not.
Say 54 is 6, not 5. You need 45.
There we go. Making it a little bit bigger than it had to be. 45 iridium.
Okay.
Do that.
Yep. 45 shards for the mold, and then 5 ores and 18 shards for the crucible. You got it figured right. Let me grab this just in case, since this is your first time doing it. I don't want to die if the iridium does.
I can throw all this in at once.
You better get a thermometer on this bad boy.
Oh yeah, I borrowed the thermometer.
You most definitely better get a thermometer on there. Are you shitting pickaxes now?
I hit the wrong button.
Last time you were shitting swords, now you're shitting pickaxes.
I forgot I borrowed.
Those both sound very painful.
Shit, I can't use this. This is probably flammable because it's wood. I was going to stand on this back here.
Alright, answer Jaffe and Coop real quick.
I already answered that one. And catalyst, we're using platinum dust right now. We're going to make the other stuff later, if we ever need the platinum dust for something else. Now, this is going to be painfully slow, but you need to focus. It's going to do like 2 every second, 2 degrees every second. So it's going to be painfully slow. If you remember from Bear's Den GT6, when I did it, it went 1 degree every second. So you have a faster burning box than I had. So you're going to have 4 seconds when this thing melts to get it shut off.
As I walk away.
Yes, as he walks away. Well, right now you've got 1,500 degrees, so it's not that big a deal. It's just when it starts getting up there a ways, well, actually it's more than 1,500 because that would only be 1,800. You got to go to what, 26? 27? Are the melting points of rutile and the bathing pot actually compatible? The bathing pot and if you're talking about the wooden bathing pot, no. The other one, I have no idea. The one made of stainless, I have no idea.
It melts at 1943.
Oh yeah, it does say in 1943 rutile is rutile's melting point is 1941. What did you say it was? 43. So it's 2 degrees below it. Yeah, it's compatible by 2 frickin' Kelvin. Holy
What?
shit. Molten rutile in the bathing pot.
It's 1943 that thing melts down.
So I'm definitely going to have to see if that's going to work. I'll definitely be on the other side of the server to test that because I'm not wasting our stainless. I'll waste my stainless over there to try that. I've got butt tons on the other side. That means I got to make that long run back.
You could have made a rail station.
No, because we don't want people going back and forth. I'm typically the only person that goes back and forth. Everybody else stays over here. I only go back and forth for update videos if I need to, and testing things that are iffy like that. Yes, I hold everybody captive here.
They're slaves. I mean, they do all his work for him.
No, I wouldn't call them slaves. They're just captive workers. There's a difference. Because what they're working for, they get to use as well. And they get to
Well,
be proud of what they built.
That'd be like back when America had slaves and people would pick cotton. You know, they got to get food and water. They're working towards things, but they're still slaves.
No, but they didn't get to live in what was built out of the materials. They didn't get to use the best of materials that the master was using. They got the shit that was left over and the littlest a bit that they could survive on. Here, they get to use the same tools or better tools than what I do. And they get, free run to do whatever they want on this side of the server. No, this is this is more communism than it is slavery because everybody works together and has no individual resources. If you're here and you go out and you find a diamond vein or a tungsten vein or titanium vein, and that's your favorite material to use, you can't hoard it all to yourself. It has to come into the processing center and be processed for everybody to use and split up, however we deem it needs to be, which we don't split things up. We just make whatever needs to be made and people use it. So,
Team if Jaffe gets a hammer.
Damn it. I was digging into my redstone vein and I got lost.
what the hell is VK?
He's trying to post some link thing to something. I have no idea. An image or something, I'm guessing, because of JPEG.
Okay.
Posting links in our videos.
Yeah, don't
That
be
doesn't
posting
say
links in
anything.
here. Since you've been here for a while, I'll give you a warning.
Me?
No, not you.
Oh.
Did you put anything in here?
Not yet.
All right, then shut up. I wasn't talking to you.
What if I do it? Will you get mad at me?
I'll get mad at you too if you didn't ask.
Oh.
He didn't ask. He
Answer
just
in
did it.
yes.
Can I post your stream in the stream?
No, you can't post my stream in a stream. We don't need any redundant checks or loops.
Oh no, like a link. Would it actually show this stream time?
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't think it would. I didn't think this was Skype.
Crazy. I can't test it until tomorrow when he allows titanium or the crucible to output fluids. So I'll test it tomorrow.
Ooh, Crucible gets output fluids?
Andy, I'll drag you in, but I've already got one person that talks in my ear, so while I'm trying to help Junior with this, so take it easy on me, would you? No
Just
million
sitting here
questions.
on my
You ask
foot,
more than me.
messing with my wire, not paying attention to anything.
I don't doubt that you're just sitting there not paying attention to anything. Yes, Andy is as bad as you are when it comes to questions.
Maybe I can answer most of this question.
Well, you guys can go to another channel and talk to each other till you're blue in the face. I don't care.
Where am I?
I don't know where you are.
This is so foreign. I don't know who this place is. What this place is.
Are you actually on here? Or are you on GT5?
I was gonna get on GT5.
About
Try to
time you get
stuff
some
done.
work done. You ain't been on there in a week.
I know, stupid
Yeah, Ron?
Alex dragging me everywhere else except for Minecraft.
You know, there's a very easy way to fix that.
Yeah, I don't want to be single again. And this
Don't-
mouse I got, this brand new mouse I got, is very like stupid. It's not sensitive enough or something. I click
You-
something that
Sensitive.
doesn't register to click. I click it again, it works fine.
He don't like you.
It's one of them people that like it rough. You got to give it a good, strong push.
Click.
Yeah. Push my button hard. Junior, quit sitting there shaking your head at me.
Okay.
Andy's mouse likes it hard. That's terrible.
I'm about to go back to my other mouse. I was getting tired of the cordless one trying to die on me, so I'm like, okay, I'll get a corded one, nice and colorful because it's blinking lights. Of course,
Yeah, we know you with your colors.
it's purple.
Oh gosh.
At least it's not pink. Mine's got
well, it's more
red
magenta
lights
than-
on it, and I didn't even know it until the other day. I seen a mouse on Newegg, and I was like, Junior, check out this fucking mouse. It's got these weird red lights on the front of it. And he's like, dumbass, that's your mouse. And I was like, what? And I picked up my mouse and I looked at the front. I was like, oh, holy shit, it is my mouse.
Yeah, and you can change the colors and everything.
I don't
online.
ever look at the front of the damn thing.
Hey, do you even know you have a button under the scroll wheel?
Yeah, you can
There's a button here, but I don't know what it does. I've never figured it out. It just goes on and off when I hit it.
My mouse has about 12 different buttons on it, on different sides of it. I can keybind anything from my keyboard onto my mouse.
Yep, me too.
Also, what's that called again? Where I can set macros? There you go, macros.
Yeah,
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 you
but-
might as well turn that shredder off because I can't. Well, I can run over there and do it real quick. It needs to be done all the time, and I forgot about it because I'm helping Junior make his iridium crucible.
well, anyways, I made the periodic table.
Yeah, I seen the picture.
So now I need to put lead on there at least. Then we need to get everything else that goes on there.
Yeah, I know I have quite a while, but I'm trying to teach him not to get distracted, so I'm trying not to get distracted at the same time.
Yeah, we're not you, Sky. We're not going to throw iridium in a crucible and leave.
Yeah, we didn't sit here and math it all out.
See?
Yeah, I know.
Not dorks like you and have to have a timer to play Minecraft.
And melt down 7 fucking crucibles of stainless steel because our timer didn't go off.
Really?
Yes, really. He melted down 7 all at once because his timer didn't go off.
Skyra today?
No, not today. This
Oh.
was
Hell would he have done it today?
this
I don't
was a
know.
while back.
I don't know how long it's been.
And he didn't put the M4.
Well, that's gonna help.
Damn it. I'm about to change this fucking mouse. I pick it up and I throw it instead of put it somewhere in my inventory.
Skyra is the box for.
Oh, lead.
Somehow we're getting stuff from the metallurgic infuser over to the ore washing chest again unless it just hadn't been put over there already, because I just found some stuff in there, but it might not have been put there from before. I'll test it again, see what happens.
It wasn't 7 of them. It was 9 of them.
Oh, I was off by 2. I was
Ooh.
giving you the benefit of the damn. Ain't this gonna burn us? Okay, well you're gonna cover it with canvas or something, right?
Oh, that thing.
I don't think it matters if it's hot. It says active. It doesn't say hot.
I think it means it's so hot because I can walk across active wooden pipes full of water and not burn.
I never know with Greg how that's gonna work. So
Fair enough. Greg does not understand.
And at one point, we need to get on Bearsden and figure that whole ordeal out. Or are we doing that Saturday?
you still need to cover it up with something so it's not so annoying. We can try to do it ahead of time, but we'll probably do it on Saturday.
Okay.
If somebody's here on Saturday.
We'll see.
I will be.
I told him it's a big deal for me, so we'll see.
Well, you're gonna be, or I'm doing it my damn self.
I
I'll
was
do it.
expecting you to do it your damn self, and then I watched the recording. Oh, you went off something else.
I was
Never mind.
giving you 1 day to 1 week to grow a backbone and not be a bitch.
I'll do it for you.
You can't come on there. It's my private server. It's only
Oh, gotcha. Never mind.
Andy and Crazy and me and Junior on there.
You have to be a friend of ours to get on.
I
You're
know I'm not a
qualified
friend.
as a friend yet.
No,
Yeah,
Yoshi's qualified as in the group, and he's not allowed on either.
Been on there once.
No, Yoshi has not been on our private one yet.
Nope,
'Cause
he
Thought he
hasn't.
did
I
once.
won't give out our private IP.
Oh
We-
yeah.
And to
we
do
thought
so-
about it, and then we were like, no.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah, that was why.
Because it almost happened.
Yeah, he almost got on, but not quite. Let's see.
What's the thing I need to make? Pyrolusite.
By the way, does anyone know, like, is it still, like, only $12 for, like, a regular, basic Minecraft server? I don't remember where I went through, where I only paid $12
I think Shadow paid 15 for his, but he upgraded it to a 20 last time he did it. So he's getting it for 15. I don't know how much you can get a basic one for just vanilla Minecraft is. I think I seen one for like 4, but I don't know how good it is.
Gotcha. Because I did a modded one for 12 and it wasn't that bad on it. I didn't have any lag. No one ever complained.
Oh,
It was
good
for,
God.
I think it was in 1.7.10 for Direwolf's pack.
Greg just said I may or may not have changed the melting point of rutile to not go into the bathing pot anymore. So that basically means we're not going to be able to use the bathing pot. We have to make a bath. I guarantee that's what that means.
May not have changed. May or may not.
Yeah.
He did, don't worry.
Hasn't he posted it yet? On the
It's
changes?
Wednesday.
Oh, the change log.
I don't know. I don't read it till Thursday.
Let me see.
And he's not going to put that in there if he puts in that he changed rutile's melting temperature. That'll be one of those hidden Greggy Greg things. He likes to hide on
Like
me and make me
everyone
figure it out. So what's the temperature we're going for here, Junior?
Whoa.
27.
Hey.
Hey,
aluminum
what?
is now NV and galvanized steel is now LV.
Welcome to the stream, Andy. We knew that an hour ago.
I wasn't here an hour.
Okay, well, we were, so we know this.
I don't.
anything.
Selector circuits has new texture.
And new ways of making them.
Don't you start right now.
Yeah, now's not the time, dog.
And you had the magnified glass on the GT engines working.
Don't give me that look.
And then juices and crops and drains.
If you want to do it, you've got 600 degrees. Do it
But
quickly.
no, I'm not leaving.
Okay.
He can wait.
Nope.
Yes.
That's nothing.
Get up there.
Come here, dumbass. I know you're ignoring me. You always do. You're as bad as
How
your
was that
kid.
new guy last night?
He never came on.
Really?
Really.
Oh, wow.
I thought you were the new guy.
There's
No,
a
there's
newer
another one.
new guy, but he never came on. He
Maybe.
said he was getting ready to and then never did.
Maybe he couldn't figure out the mod pack.
Fell asleep at the computer or something.
Well, most people say they can't figure it out, and we help them figure it out. I don't know what his issue was.
No, wait, I thought he got on the one time.
If
Then
you
when I
don't,
left.
if you don't believe me, go into the log for GT6 and check. He
Well, I
never
tried to
came
log
on.
He was talking to me in
Fuck.
game.
No, he was talking to you from Slack in game.
There.
And in game. I don't remember.
We need a we need a vacuum freezer to do the pyrolusite.
You need to leave me alone because I'm watching a crucible.
We can't do that oven yet.
You know we have pyrolusite, right?
No, the oven. It needs Kinthal coils, which you had to vacuum freeze to get.
Yeah, I told you we need a vacuum freezer next.
So make the vacuum freezer right now, I guess.
Get up on it, grab it like you want it. But I do believe you need the
Oh,
Teflon set up.
But you said you wanted power first before we get there. Okay, the vacuum freezer needs the data control circuits.
That's what I said. You need Teflon. So get the stuff made that's needed for the Teflon setup, and I'll come over there maybe tonight and help you get that set up if you're on.
Oh,
Highly
I was
well.
confused because he did get on at one point, but then he got off and never got back on.
Yeah, I got off to go pick up Alex.
Not you, the new
No.
guy.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Focus, Andy. Focus.
I am focused.
Follow the
It's probably
conversation.
about me is what I thought.
There's
No,
like
we
four there.
we were talking about the new guy. But before that, me and him were talking about the new guy. So he's
Okay.
continuing the conversation with me about the new guy.
Because I finally looked up the information. Took a while to scroll.
Go and make your own ABC conversation, and I'll see my way out of it.
No, just see yourself to your own conversation with me while he has his own conversation with me. It'll be an AB and an AC conversation. For some reason, I always have to be in both of them. How about you two talk to each other and leave me the hell out of it? That'd make me just happy as hell.
But you're the one that knows all the answers.
Why do I have to know all the answers? Because Bear's always right. See, Andy's learned this.
Because he's pre-educated because he's played this way too long and he's too old.
Yes, that's true. For him.
By the way, Ultima, do you know why he even plays this?
No, why? Does he like Minecraft?
His original saying to me was, why the hell would you want to play in a game with a bunch of blocks?
Yes, a lot of people have told me that. Then they play it and then they're like, this is actually cool.
I originally said I wanted it. That's what he told me.
And then when did he give in? Age of like what, 16?
Dude, I didn't play Minecraft for the first time until I was over 30.
I'm talking about him.
Damn it.
Oh, Junior? Junior was like 9 when he first played, but he was probably 14 when I started playing.
Gotcha.
It's been probably 4 years since I've been playing Minecraft. just about, maybe
I've
3.
been playing Minecraft since 1.2.5. That's about as old as I got on.
One,
Because I got bored of
5.
basic Minecraft, and then I heard about mods, and I thought they were pretty cool.
I remember when
I
it was
only
free.
played modded Minecraft.
I
There's no point in
started
playing vanilla.
at about the beginning of 1.4.
Actually, Nano, I have to tell you, you're actually wrong. I am right when I'm going left because I'm left-handed, so that's my right hand to use for anything I do. So when I do something left, I'm doing it the right way, so I'm doing it right. Nah.
Oh, and
Bear
Greg said,
is always right.
and you just said something about it, and I just wasn't listening.
I'm not gonna say a mean joke. I could say.
Start
Dying of
pouring.
hunger. Hunger is
Why is it
upon
going
me.
pink? You
That's
notice that? That was pink.
that's the color of iridium when it's melted is pink. All right, congratulations! You've managed to make an iridium. Pour your first iridium. So get your crucible and mold made, and now you get to waste all that heat by knocking that crucible out and putting in a new one.
Now, this mold, what am I going to do with it?
That crucible and mold, you're going to make a plate out of the mold. You're going to put them both down right here, and you're going to make tantalum. Crucible and mold. And I'll bring you the tantalite.
I got tantalum over here.
You've got actual tantalum?
Yeah, you gave it to me.
How much you got? You got enough?
Box. Got 16 purified tantalum on.
That's
I
more
have-
than enough.
Never mind. Wait, the new guy. What's your name?
I'm not new.
The guy I don't know.
Andy, he's old.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
just never on now.
he's an old member of the group that has no spine and can't tell his significant other to.
My significant other plays with me. Ha! I win.
My significant other sleeps all the time, it seems.
Well, then how do you not get time to play if she sleeps all the time?
Because
If
we're
she
always
doesn't put out, I
cuddling.
wouldn't keep it. Oh. Just kidding.
They don't want me to go away.
Okay.
Alright,
Like, come back.
Baby, come back.
All right, so you got it done?
yes,
Horrible
I got the crucible.
My question was.
All right, so get that out of there.
Oh, those fancy crafting tables, the advanced ones. Is like bronze is the first tier of that, or copper?
You can make it out of anything.
You can make it out of anything. There isn't tiers to it. It's just
It depends on what you have.
a metal
Alright, I
crafting
wasn't
table.
sure because some things don't allow me to make things out of copper things. So.
We have two
Uh,
empty stainless drums. Good. Junior can melt that back down to make the distillation thing because we don't, unless we're going to use them for bathing stuff. Do you got enough pipes to hook up the bath to the sulfuric acid, Skyra?
And I don't think copper is usable.
How much more pipes you need to get up there? Like
look it
3
up.
or 4?
It says lead, aluminum, gold, platinum, tin alloy, invar, brass, bronze.
Yeah,
there's
copper's
no
not
copper.
good enough.
Oh, where's the? Are you gonna take straight from the tank up to the bath? Yeah,
Bronze
that's an
cheaper
expensive
anyways.
way to do it, though. That's the problem. I was wanting a quick and cheap way of doing it for right now, and we'll do expensive when we have more manganese.
Is lead used much late game or no?
What?
Is lead used much late game or no? I don't remember
Yeah.
using much lead.
It's used for batteries to make battery alloy.
I use lead for all kinds of shit.
I forgot about battery alloy. I thought you could make that with other stuff. No, I'm probably
Nope,
thinking.
just that one thing.
Never mind, I was thinking Infinitech. I think there's another alloy you could use.
Keep telling you to turn your brain off from Infinitech. They change a
What?
lot of shit.
I just crashed.
So did
How
I.
much did I crash?
I just got kicked off server.
I didn't do it.
Still here.
I got kicked right off the damn server.
Right.
Everybody-
You too.
It shows on your screen that everybody did.
Yeah, I'm still here. That was
I
you
just
guys'
got back
problem.
on.
I don't know,
What'd
but
you do?
I'm just standing here, just fine.
Junior, stop breaking shit.
I broke a Buildcraft pump. Right after that, I got kicked.
But are you
Um,
even on the same server?
I'm not even that close to the
No,
Buildcraft.
he's on GT5, which is on the
Well, how did
same.
we all get kicked if he broke something?
It's on the same computer.
It's on the same
Oh.
server rack.
Alright, so
Alright.
he
Let's try this
overloaded the
again.
server?
It jumped back like
But I'm still here.
I
me
don't know.
breaking 4
All right,
things.
hold on. Dun, dun, dun,
Thank you.
dun, dun, dun. You two go up there for a minute. Huh. Fuck. I had to shut them two up for a minute. They're driving me
Thank you.
nuts. All right, so you got that done. Yes, Skyra, you can hook it up directly if you have enough stainless steel pipes. Do you have enough stainless steel pipes? I have number. Number ain't a number. You got to give me an actual number. Okay, you have 3. 1, 2. That's like one short, and you can't go to the bath or to the back. It's got to go. You need 3 more. All right, Junior, do you have the ability to make 3 more stainless steel? What do you need to make 3 more stainless steel?
What do you need it for?
Pipes. We need 3 stainless steel
Son of a
pipes.
bitch.
I have 2 more manganese right here. All right, if you want to use the drum so he can make all the pipes, go for it, Skyra. But we can start getting it used up.
There you go.
He just gave you the pipes if you want to do that. I just gave you your 2 manganese.
Now I have tantalum.
Mm-hmm.
What is going to happen with this?
You're going to make it a plate mold.
Okay, what about after that?
Then it's going to be melted down to get the iridium back out of it.
This is a momentary, here it is, nope, never mind, here it's not thing.
Exactly. And luckily, when you make it into a mold, you're not removing anything. You're just pressing it down, I guess. So you'll still get all 5 iridium out of it.
Because you know that makes sense.
Yes. And if you dump that into that iridium crucible, I'm going to kick your butt.
Nah.
Oh, yeah, you're not taking it out. I forgot. All right, so now you can make your tantalum.
Okay, now the tantalum is for what now?
So we can make tungsten. This is going to be your final crucible. Unless for some reason we decide you need a tungsten crucible, you're going to stick with tantalum. It's a lower density material, so it won't eat as much extra heat. And it can do tungsten without melting down. And tungsten
It'll be
is
a lot
the
easier to cook the stuff I have been cooking.
everything will cook easier in it, but it may take more power to do it in a tantalum than it does a vanadium, because tantalum probably has a higher mass. You don't have your carrot, get out of there.
Alright, so basically I'm upgrading
Yes,
from
you're
vanadium to tantalum.
yes.
So I need more tantalum to start making each mold again.
Well, yes, but for right now, you're going to use vanadium for most things. The tantalum is going to be just for tungsten at the moment, because all we're going to have is a plate mold until I process more tantalum. I can give you tantalite, but you get 1 nugget per dust. We apparently have filled up the sluice tank again. Can you hit the switch if you're... He's not below me. Never mind. Apparently we have filled up the second sluice tank, or I'm actually out of things to sluice. Once Junior gets this other one on, I'm going to turn the crusher back on. Let's see. Nope,
Alright,
we
so
still
I'm
got
making
plenty.
another mold.
Hold on a second. We have 342 nuggets worth of tantalite.
Server, I think is broke.
Yeah, I think the servers. You're not going to cook another thing if the server's going to start doing this.
Yeah, I can't even throw anything in, and I just went.
Yep.
Delayed reaction.
Yeah, this is 2 in the last 5 minutes, so don't cook anything else right now that's going to be close. I don't want to lose something. All right, so basically we've done what we can do. I still didn't get us to the distillation tower because I still didn't get enough stuff, but now I can finally get everything processed. So hopefully we can get it done tomorrow. Tantalum mass is 3 times vanadium, so yeah, it's going to cost you a lot more fuel to do the tantalum crucible than it is the vanadium one. So I would use the vanadium for anything you can. So anything that's not molybdenum or tungsten, do in the vanadium one. Everything else can basically be done there.
Nature, I've had the damn things to put that freaking tower together multiple fucking times now. This asshole won't stop stealing them.
Yeah, I know. I'm terrible. I keep stealing all your stuff. But it's because I can't give you the copper to make the heat acceptors. And I'm trying to get you the copper for them. Oh, you need to make the pump so we can go get the oil. You want to go ahead and get that put together? We need a Buildcraft pump and 2 redstone engines.
2 redstone engines are not my job. Those are wood.
I'll go ahead and make them if you want. Hey, we have 34 copper dust, Junior. How much do you need?
Not cooking right now. Stack of them.
Oh, yeah, you need a stack. I forgot.
Do it later. I feel like finding up another fucking crucible right now and have something happen.
Alright. I don't blame you with the server hiccuping like it is. We can start getting our oil over here. We've got one little oil spot out there. Wait a minute. What do you gotta? Oh,
Iron gear.
yeah, you gotta make the iron gear. I forgot. Yeah, you do have to cook one thing.
And a bucket. So I need plates.
I've got an extra bucket. I can handle that part. Alright, so we're going to wait until the server stops hiccuping, then Junior will make our pump. Tomorrow we'll go put that down. I should have the stuff for Junior to make all of his stuff to finish the distillation tower tomorrow, which means Stein either needs to get his butt on here and finish the building, or I'm going to send Junior out there and let Junior decide what to do with it. So we'll end a little bit early today and see you guys tomorrow with hopefully a distillation tower. Yeah, you can build if you want. You just got to bring your butt all the way over here.
Don't bring in anything with you. I don't care what it is.
Yeah, he already knows that rule. So take it easy, guys.
Later.